Meet Tasia Young, originally from Hackensack, New Jersey, but currently residing in Hamburg. She is a student at the County College of Morris, focused on growing her talent of drawing. When she was young, Tasia had watched her father draw as it was his favorite hobby, and she has been in love with the art ever since she could pick up a pencil. After going to high school at Sussex Tech, she went to Sussex County College and NJIT for mechanical engineering. After falling out of love with that career, she decided to jumpstart her favorite passion and attend County College of Morris, one drawing at a time. Her favorite types of drawing consist of stipple, cross-hatching, pen drawings, and Indian ink work, as she admires the tedious nature of it. She's committed to building a strong foundation and sharpening her fundamentals, eager to explore where her creativity can take her.
Hi, welcome to Garden State of the Arts. Today I'm here with artist Tasia Young. Hi Tasia, thank you for being here.
Hello, it's nice to be here.
So what was it about watching your father draw that inspired your passion for art at such a young age?
Just observing the drawing process of going from a simple sketch into a fully rendered drawing just really fascinated me.
Would you say that's the moment that you realized that art was your true passion, watching your father?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like his drawings really cemented like an interest in just like the arts in general.
How has studying at the County College of Morris helped you grow and refine your skills as an artist?
Like the fact that the art program was like incredibly like accessible, like very easy to get into compared to like other colleges. And what really cemented me really honing my skills at this particular college would be like the professors. They really helped me like honed in on what my end goal was for like my art career.
So what was your art journey like? How did you get into art? And can you describe that for us?
Sure, I didn't start off like drawing like as a career like off the bat. That wasn't like my first decision when it comes career-wise. I started in Sussex Tech. My freshman year, I started culinary.
Oh wow, so that's very different. Yeah.
Yeah, very much. I was all over the place. And then once I figured that that didn't satisfy me, I transferred over to engineering for my sophomore year. And then after that, I just continued on with like the engineering program until I graduated. And then I moved on to Sussex County Community, which I still continued with mechanical engineering, and eventually moved on to NJIT. And then a couple of years into NJIT, I kind of realized that it really wasn't satisfying me as I thought it was. Like the past several years of studying it, like over the years, it just got progressively like harder and like started to branch into certain aspects that just wasn't really meshing with my interests anymore. So I just kind of like fell out of love with it.
What was it about engineering that made you realize, all right, the art, this is what I want to do?
Yeah, there is an overlap between art and engineering, and it's really the creative process of making something out of nothing, which would be like AutoCAD. And I also used to hand draw like drafts for schematics for like measurements for like gearboxes and stuff and other mechanisms. And it was really that aspect of engineering that interests me, and not like the whole entire field.
What challenges have you experienced thus far in your artistic journey, and how have you overcome them, you think?
First step was getting over my pride. Yeah, because like of course when you're surrounded by family, they tell you like, oh yeah, you're good, you're good, you're good. But when you really when you really want to master a craft, you have to surround yourself with people who are like better than you, and I can actually really give you criticism to help you like break through like walls and like really start pushing my art forward and getting like gradually better. It's not so much doing like the bare minimum, like but it's like really I really want to like actually exceed, like be like in the top like echelon of like artists like one day.
That's amazing. And also just going from engineering to that is just incredible. And also like was a brave risk to take, you know? So what is your favorite type of art? Like what do you usually gravitate towards when you're drawing?
Most of my artwork consists of black and gray, black and white. although I do dabble in color with like color pencils and maybe acrylic painting, like black and white is where like my comfort is. It's really simplistic, but you can just get like I'm just like just satisfied with like just black and white drawings.
Well, we actually have some footage of your artwork. Can you talk us through your art process while we go through these?
Yeah, of course.
So is this you in the studio here?
Yeah, this is me setting up for one of my smaller drawings. A drawing consists of mainly like using micro pens, like micron pens.
What drew you to doing such intricate techniques like that with the pens?
I was always a very like intricate person. I'm a stickler for attention to detail. I love the gritty. I love the time-consuming nature of it. I have no idea why. I just do.
How long do you think it would take? How long did it take you to do this?
That small drawing, as small as it looks for me, my current skill level, it probably took about I can complete this in about like 24 hours. Like
Oh,
yes.
wow.
At a higher level, probably maybe like 12 hours or something less than that, but I'm still working.
And is that through like the week or is it just like over a month? Do you go back and forth between drawings?
Yeah, sometimes I would have like one or two projects. Like this project would be my portrait of Brad Pitt. This is a charcoal drawing. It's drawn on toned paper, so I don't have to really worry about like mid-tones. All that is done for me, so so I can only just focus on extreme lights and darks.
Can you tell us the backstory behind this?
Yes, this is a drawing. It's a parody drawing of Renaissance painting. I forgot what the name of the Renaissance painting was, but this is a rough sketch of like a rough idea of planning, and this is the final drawing, which took me roughly about 20 hours.
It's just incredible.
It's has multiple techniques both techniques of cross hatching and stipple work. And I'm really satisfied with this drawing, even though right now, I can actually kind of see some of the errors, but it's like fine.
Your artist mind just never stopping, yeah.
Like, yeah, this is a charcoal drawing. It's drawn on newsprint. It's a very like cheap piece of paper. You kind of that's like kind of experimental.
Wow.
This is a drawing back in high school that I did, like
Wow.
really like a long time ago, and yeah, all the scales,
Incredible.
all the feathers. It was a time-consuming thing, but
I can
this
imagine,
is like almost kind of like the realization where I really like intricate things.
Yeah, I can tell. What do you enjoy most about working with these styles?
Just see like how far I can push detail, because like my goal obviously like for any of these drawings isn't really to make it look like it's realistic, it's to make it look good. And you'll actually hear like a lot of that from like many artists. It's not like about except for like my photorealistic artists. Like obviously their job is to make things like as realistic as possible.
How do you approach new styles? Do you find it hard now that you know that you love to work with ink to sector off into other
Yeah,
mediums?
it takes me a bit of like encouragement, like self-encouragement of like really going into other mediums, because like I really do have an interest in maybe getting into oil painting, but right now I'm like so far in my comfort zone, and it's really hard to split my attention through like multiple different like mediums. And so like even though I am heavily focused on like my black and white drawings, it really does help me like expand like my capabilities, and like kind of like minutely focusing on like other mediums.
Yeah. What is your creative process like when you start a new drawing, especially because it's so detail oriented? Do you start with how do you start it? Is it just a regular sketch and then he goes into details later on?
It takes me a while to even decide what I even like want to draw. Like usually I used to draw snakes for like the longest time because I really love like reptiles. So, and then like once I started like really honing in, like professors wanted me to like really branch off like away from like try experimenting with other things. Like I don't know. Like I really can't really explain the process. It's like what pops into my head. Like at that moment, like I have to draw this now.
Yeah. How do you stay motivated when you're working on these like tedious, detail-oriented projects?
The tediousness is my motivation because that's what I get the most excited about. Like I'm not like abstract drawing, abstract art didn't really interest me all that much because it was just too vague. I love like definitive shapes. I love definitive lines. I love like the rendering process, like the really rigorous rendering process. Like it seems like a lot for people, but it's what I really enjoy the most.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Tasia. It's been great speaking with you. This has been Garden State of the Arts. We'll see you next time. Kind of like looking over at you.